Maybe the food processing industry. May I invite all my panelists to join me in the dais, please? As we go along, I'll introduce each one of them. That's how it's going to be. So it shows that yes, there is much to be learned on this subject, and we will go ahead trying to do some learning here. I'll give you a little brief. Now we have experts from refrigeration and the cold chain technology on stage with me. I am the only one who's non-technical on the subject. I have absolutely no exposure. My knowledge is limited to understanding that you put a product in a refrigerator, it will become cooled down, and that's the end of my knowledge. So I am going to be learning along with everybody else today and deep into the technology. It's semi-technical. We'll try to understand more contemporarily related to what's happening in the food sector. And after that, maybe we can take a few audience questions and we'll wrap it up on that. Roughly an hour is what we are looking at. As we go along, I will introduce all my panelists. As I said, I am moderating the session and I run a consulting firm called Excenence Hospitality based in Hyderabad. We are hospitality consultants. We do hotels and kitchens. When I say hotels and kitchens and everything in between, we're talking about resorts, clubs, and hospitals, institutions, education, so on and so forth. Anything related to hospitality is our forte. We're very strong in back of the house and facility planning. Kitchen design is one of my core passion areas. And I also am the president of the Food Service Consultants Association of India, who's the knowledge partner for this event which is happening today, tomorrow, and the day after. The kind of experience that each one of our panelists hold on this stage, it is absolutely impossible to write in their profile or even the briefest possible introduction on a slide. So we will look at each of the panelists introducing themselves to begin with. We require mics. These five gentlemen.
Hi, good afternoon everyone.
Yes.
I am MadanaGopal. I work for BlueSiar. I have the cold storage.
Mr. MadanaGopal will go ahead. Now there we have known almost all of them for quite some time, but then it's my firm belief that anybody can do no justice of writing about their profile in one slide. So please go ahead, and specifically my audience will be extremely happy to learn about your connection with this subject.
Thank you so much. And good afternoon everyone. My name is Satish Dudeja. I am from a company called Trufrost Cooling Pvt.Ltd. We have a booth here in the store. And first of all, I would like to say P.SravanKumar is very humble when saying that he has a very little knowledge about refrigeration. So
I'll prove it.
And actually he doesn't need a slide, maybe a presentation. Anyway, so we'll explore that when we go along. I'm basically a mechanical engineer and I'm sitting here as a student of food processing and cold storages, and I'm here to discuss with you and share some knowledge. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. So we will have a first question going to you. Now this is some random pictures that we picked up and people can connect to anything related to food processing, cold chain. There are two words. We're talking about food processing and cold chain, anything related to that. And everything falls in between to that. So we'll have a first question. As I said, cold chain management is much beyond just refrigerating perishable food products. So would you please tell us the process flow?
Say that we are catching up the process of right from cultivation to storage to pre-cooling. We are adopting some good technologies which are coming from the West, and still there are a lot of things which are dependent upon the foreign suppliers, and we are looking at the West at some time. But there are so many things where we have, already have expertise. If you talk about apples, we are doing good quality of apples in Srinagar, Himachal and JMK, where we are producing good quality of apples.
No. I'll ask a question, sir. You please introduce yourself, and then I'll ask you a question.
Right, sir.
Then we'll take it.
Yeah, myself is Mohanraj. I am doing business with Acute Tropical Innovations Private Limited. So my brand name is iFrost. I am doing last 11 years of this cold chain industries.
Fantastic. So, sir, the question for you is, what are the safeguards against the food loss waste, especially caused by improper storage handling of temperature, and whether frequent opening and closing of the doors the main cause for the food loss? And then we also come across.
We have to do for the proper manner of panels. At the same time, we have to use for the infiltration as to implementation of the maximum of lossage of food processing and food wastages. So we have to develop the panels and we have to implement in the installations part of panels. So panels we have to different type of things as we have to done. At the same time we have to doing the implementation of the panel partitions and cam block systems and the panels and other than things as of the same times we have to storage in the food wastages, we have to reduce them and we have to
So do you use different kind of panels for different kind of food products?
yes
Or there also?
Yes.
And
So
will,
it's
you
about,
please, will you please elaborate on these points for our audience?
Okay.
How important are they? How relevant are they? What is the current status of the technology that we have?
Technologies, we have to touch base on technical also, on technical of equipments, which I am not going to go into much deeper on that. Let's discuss in context of user requirement. What is the technology advancement it can come upon further? Because already on a lot of people would have discussed and many forums has discussed on energy efficiency, on equipments and everything. But coming back to this technology advancement, where you really need technology, first of all. Why you need technology advancement? To reduce human intervention. So when you reduce human intervention, automatically your standards are built up. Okay. So whenever a thing is handled by a human, there are chances of getting mishandled or miscommunicated, misrecorded. But when you have a proper technology, like recent developments are there, like you have artificial.
ANPRO, and there is a spelling error. Mistake is mine. Please go ahead.
It's okay, I can understand. Another expert is here with us. So good evening, I am Sanjay Jain. I represent company called or brand called Ellanpro. We are a 13-year-old company in the domain of refrigeration. That is something, and this subject is so relevant because we do nothing else but only cooling. Because we feel India is one place which is still way behind on cooling and we have a long way to go. So,
Okay.
happy to be with you all.
Thank you, sir. So you are happy to be with us, and let's see whether your happiness is short-lived or you continue with this question. You see, I'll slowly come back into the food business directly. So we are currently witnessing a boom of QSR and cafe models all over the country. They are exploding like nobody's business. How critical is cold chain today for both solids as well as liquids? Do you see a steady rise in demand for cold beverages and cold foods as an emerging segment? Recently we were in
The first was that of a centralized kitchen where we were offering chilled food from a central kitchen to that of to different outlets. It was the first business, and subsequent to that we are also parallelly running a frozen food business. So right now our company we consolidated sometime around 2004-2005 to probably build the biggest integrated food manufacturing facility down south in Chennai. So we have three primary lines based on this business. So we have the Indian, we have the flatbread line where we do products like paratha, tortilla, chapatis, and this one for export and for the local food service business. Then we have farm products like patties, nuggets, cutlets, and things like that. And third is actually proprietary food. We do a range of products for certain fried kitchens. And
so Mr. Mohanraj
Yeah.
knows that if anything goes wrong in his plant and then there are 4 technology giants so
Absolutely,
he
absolutely.
knows whom to catch for.
Actually, I'm so intimidated by the wealth of knowledge that is sitting across the careful what I speak. I mean, already
Okay, sir, we'll take you to your question.
Besides that, recently we also started a chef training academy. So we also have a chef training academy. We've been training pastry chefs and bakery chefs. Besides that, we also, after the pandemic, because the factory was there, we were not able to do much of business during the lockdown. So we also started a cloud kitchen parallelly, which has resulted in some very good results. So I'm in different stages and different products, and also have a consultancy company that helps young entrepreneurs start their business, specifically in any other formats as far as food business is concerned, be it manufacturing, retail, or service or training, whatever. We have the entire gamut of that. So that's a little.
Now, I'm not looking at a macro level at all, maybe at a micro level or a small level, unit by unit, you can tell us how things are improving.
Thank you, sir. So your question is pointed on the refrigerated warehouses. So I'll answer this like that. You know, I am almost 3 decades into this industry. I'm still learning because it's evolving, new things are coming. And right from the days when we were doing insulation on the wall and, you know, putting some battens and, you know, doing riveting and nailing on the wall to do the insulation, and even further putting, you know, what you call busa, and then doing the insulation.
I remember.
Yeah. So then came the puff panels, and now the puff panels have also gone into the, you know, different kind of, you know, technical advancement where the insulation panels have, where we are doing in a large plant with a, like a printing press. You're just making panels and cutting to the size, and still their jointing are very good. Those are the for warehouse, which were not there earlier. That is the one step Mohanraj was discussed earlier. And then the second thing is, which is more important thing, is the refrigeration. Right from open type systems.
Exactly. Because of that, regional players and sub-regional players have to gain trust of clients and potential clients. Right now is regional and sub-regional, so potential clients. So right now is the opportunity is there in the cold chain is being implemented for every sector, sir. Because of that.
So clients and customers, and how did you gain that? That's what we're trying to see. How do you connect with clients?
Yes, sir. Clients already we have to direct visits, and at the same time what they have to require of that fulfill for into the clients.
Things will normally arise in this business.
Sometimes we have to electrical complaints is the more we have to receive of that for the power electrical power supplies issues. At the same time, it has to for some spare parts issues we have to receive from the customers.
So at the ground level, you feel that you need to have a technical backup, you need a service backup, or anything else, or anything more is required?
Yes, sir. We have the service support people. We have to support with the clients. Sir.
Okay. Did you face any incident where, because of a machinery breakdown, the clients had to suffer a loss, and then that became a problem, or whatever? Any such case study, anything happened like that?
Yes, sir. Some type of customers we have to inform to that is the standby machines. At the same time, any issues we have to minimum. We have to first we have to safety for the product. We have to change over or the anywhere. Otherwise, we have to give to some things, and we have to
The same kind of a taste in it. Not every product tastes well in your retort format. So also this all depends in terms of what are you going to manufacture and how you're going to position the product and how you're going to rethermalize it. So many factors come into play. So it's not a straightforward single answer. I'm just plainly answering as far as the human taste is concerned. Because if the human taste bud with fresh, work with chill, work with frozen, right? Last but not least, even retort. So this is my personal observation as particular thing is concerned.
Thank you very much for that. Brijesh,